Okay, it's 11 o'clock a.m. June 27th, 2022, guys. It's Mad AM Mystic Skywatcher. Still, Nicole. Boarding out of Atlanta, Georgia. On 3 of my channels. I need to set up Board Queen 777. But I'm streaming on Agent Orange Baby, Truth or Tube, all one word, and Mad Mystic 777. And what we can do too, guys, is if people that certain groups of people that are chatting in the chat rooms, this is what I just pondered a few minutes ago. Let's say there's a group in one chat room, and I'm streaming on all my channels at the same time. That's my deal. In case I get taken down, then everything's backed up, and on one channel or the other, right? So what I'm saying about that is, if some people are not getting along in the chat rooms, we can always have different chat rooms with different people all watching the same video when I'm live streaming. So there could be some in Mad Mystic 77 that click. There could be some in Truth or Tube that click. There could be some in Agent Orange Baby that click, because I have trolls and all over the place. Obviously, it's been an interesting few days once again on my channel, but there is progress being made in a lot of ways. So go Pamela. It's like I say, let's put the positive vibes towards Pamela to get her out of tyranny from our government for January 6th. Yeah, the dog and pony show, which Trump should be doing, but anyways. So guys, it was a late night last night, 4 a.m. Closed it down. Here I am again. Not sure what I'm going to get into today, but it's really hot and muggy here. It's going to probably be 100 degrees. It's very like 80% humidity already. So, yeah. Monday, fun day. Man, I really need to get a car and job. I can't just do this all the time. I've got to make money, man. And maybe my YouTube channels, I just keep pumping them out. Maybe YouTube will one day monetize me for all the hard work effort I put into entertainment and all. I mean, come on. And now I'm just to the point where I can't really show that much. I have some videos I'm going to show maybe today, but I have to be selective and stuff, because I'm just getting targeted, and they're just going to shut me down and shut me up. So what I do is I just last truth in between, like we've been doing, and just have live panel discussions. And I enjoy live panel discussions anyways. I think it's healthy for all of our mental states, because we're all everything's changed on everyone worldwide so much, and nothing's going back to the old normal. So yeah, this is our new way, the metaverse, to communicate. I'd rather communicate in person, but this is where it's at now, guys. So yeah, and I'm sorry when my chat rooms and chat and panels, I try to let everybody speak very freely to a very to a point, till it gets disrespecting towards other people. And it's like, I let it go to a certain point, because we're all adults and we need to have free platforms or free channels to speak our minds and not be censored and tiptoe around our words and stuff. So I understand everybody is individually different, and we all have our own experiences, and no two of us are the same, doppelganger or nothing. So now cyborgs and clones, I don't know, that's a whole new realm. I couldn't tell you, but they're still not the same as a live flesh and soul. So just hope we can all get along. And I don't like to agree to disagree type of thing, but yeah, that too, because I just won't agree. I just say no. I'm not going to agree to something that I don't agree. I just won't say anything, or I'll state my opinion and sit back or battle it out. I don't care. As long as people battle it out the way that they want, and we can just come back as a whole, as a unit, and I'm happy. I mean, I hope you guys know what I mean. As far as, all of us communicating with each other, we're all from different aspects of life, parts of the world, and experiences. So
Wow. YouTube just let me know that my Mad Mystic 777 is going live after 5 minutes. Oh, they are shadow banning my channel already over there. Criminals. Criminals. Well, I'm sure you see me in the same shirt and clothes, guys, because, yeah, I need to get working. I need to be working while I'm healthy. My health goes up and down. It's like every 3 or 4 months. That seems to be the cycle for the last 2 or 3 years, since 2019. And Morgellons, my autoimmune disorder, arthritis and muscular something. I don't know. I haven't looked at the paper and blood work since February. But I could pull it out. Yeah. So I guess that's what I could work on in a little while is disability. See if I qualify. I don't know. But I know that I'm going to be down every 3 or 4 months. So what I can work until I get really sick, and then I'm down for 2 or 3 weeks when I get sick. So that's why I want to work while I'm healthy, which is not happening anytime soon. I just don't know what to do. I really would like to sell somebody out there. I have original letter from Charles Manson, handwritten letter on Charles Manson's stationery, AWA or ATWA. And I would like to sell that. I would like to get rid of it. I do not need it. If anybody knows how or where can help me, I'm willing to give a commission. I totally am, but it's a one of a kind piece. So that's where I don't even know what to do because a lot. But I really need a car and I need money. And that I've been wanting to get rid of for a long time since I've had it. But I inherited it, guys. So, oh, Daisy. No, Daisy. I got to change that water. No, Daisy. That's dirty and yucky. Hold on, guys. Change my chicken water. Chicken's water for the day. I will drop that link. I'm sorry. Forgot about that. I'll drop that link for whoever wants to come in and actually sees my stream is live. And there we go. Easy as 1, 2, 3 sometimes. Hey, Craig. Oh, wow. It's on Oregon Energy on a small level. Pyramid. Yeah, I bought a bunch of these years ago and did my test with my EMF reader. And they only work on large levels. They work little. Oh, you guys are so cute. You got fresh water, guys. Get you some fresh. Okay, guys, I'm done. I'm glad I found this pyramid, though. Now, these large pyramids worldwide held Orgone energy. And now I believe, and I have videos that do need to break out, and I'm probably going to get educational soon about the energy and the healing powers of pyramids. It's really, really fascinating. You want to go into it? However, if you think that these are going to stop some EMF, electronic smog, that's what I want to talk about. Sometimes when people are talking and I don't want to barge in, I forget my train of thought all the time. And then my mind, and then it goes. And I try to keep on point without interrupting somebody, but I can only keep that thought for so long. And in the last couple of weeks has been kind of hard. So these pyramids, electronic smog, which is smart meters, the smartphone, all your electricity, thing emitting EMF, electronic magnetic frequencies, high and low. This Orgone energy only works very little, especially on this level. So I have an EMF reader, and I have large pyramids like this, and small, and pucks, organite, all kinds. So I put it all around my laptop, and I did videos. It was on my other channel, Mad A Mystic Skywatcher, where I tested all this. And I'm gonna tell you, it would take for one laptop about 8 organite pyramids to block that EMF of your laptop. So when people buy and sell these things, it's ornamental, guys, to a point. It really is, because it's not large. They're not large on scale. They would have to be really large pyramids to block that size, like this structure, this makeup, but in a large size, as large as, like, I don't know, pretty damn large for a computer. So what I'm saying is you can do it in other ways, block the electronic smog, but your aura, your energy, your field, your light source, your battery, your heart chakra, your energy, it gets beaten down by all this electronic smog, electric devil. That's what I call the electric devil, our enemy. And that's why we all have to ground. Take your shoes off. I'm wearing rubber shoes. I try to earth. How many times do you just ask yourself, how many times do you walk around barefoot and are actually earthing? Earthing meaning grounding, charging your battery to Mother Earth. The only time I really do that now, lately, is when I'm sunbathing. In the sunbathing radiation of our suns. So that's how I ground. And I used to ground gardening and at the parks with my children and things of that nature. But it's a little less. So if you get grounded, you guys will feel a lot better. And earthing is called earthing, and you can do it by sitting in a swimming pool, going into the ocean, dipping your feet into the lake, a stream. Yeah, just taking your shoes off and connecting to the earth. That's charging your battery. Seriously, there's a whole science to it. Studied it for a long time in the past. I even had a website for it, teaching homeschool groups and children how to earth and what it's all about. And yeah, you're literally charging your amperage, your body, your light source. So you'll know when your light source is high, because animals can sense light sources. Absolutely. Oh, hey, Leslie. I didn't know you were here. Hold on a minute. Got this funky taste all of a sudden in my mouth after filling up that water. Maybe it's the tea after I brush my teeth. It's probably not a good mix. Hey, Leslie. How you doing? Oh, you are with your soul group. That's what I was wondering. I am with my soul group closer. After I get back from Flint, I'm going into EEP meditation. Okay. Elbow cough. Oh, you're going to Flint with Kathleen? That's what I was wondering. That's cool. We'll get on the road. I'm glad you're traveling, doing something Getting out of the hive mind, which means this. This would be the hive mind too, guys, unfortunately, in the metaverse. But for me right now, I woke up extremely sad. And I don't want to talk about it much. My son left his little birdie here. So I'm going to keep his bird by my side. Because I miss my children very much. It's very hard for me every day. So that's why I get on here and I try to start my day, drink tea, coffee, trying to communicate, keep my mind busy. You don't have a job and no car and you're just stewing away. You have to keep your mind occupied. And it's very hard when I miss my children so much. So, and this divorce is just an ugly thing. It's just ugly. It's not gonna go. It's not going anywhere. It's not. So the hand has to be forced, and it's an ugly thing. So I'm gonna toke. Got this little guy left right now. Oh man. This lighter again. Okay, good. I realize because of my me being a black sheep, and I am not going to go along with the program of anything with the puppet government or the WHO. Daisy, no. I'm gonna be forced out of society. We all are. Anybody that's not gonna go along with the project will be forced out.
Couple grams left. I'm getting.
Hey, Leslie.
Hello.
Hey, Leslie. Sorry, I had a coughing fit right when I poached you on. How are you?
Well, I'm still here.
Uh-oh, I can't hear you again. Uh-oh. I think you need to take that phone in. I can't hear you. It's one of your phones is good and one of them's acting weird. I noticed that. It was about 2 days ago it started. I mean, we for 2 weeks I've had the cable, internet's been out in front of my house for 2 weeks. Like I should have recorded. I don't want to because I don't want these people spying on me and seeing I'm a single woman. But they're out in front of my house every day, Spectrum. And my internet's so shitty. It's like, how many days does it take to fix a little block like this and spend all that money on workers? I mean, what's their problem? I'm wondering what's their problem. I mean, what are they doing? Really, what are they doing? Are they tapping into my system? Are they doing something crazy? It makes you wonder why.
All right, how about now?
Yes, much better. I don't know why Spectrum's in front of my house for 2 weeks now. They can't figure out what the hell's going on. Seems shady. So how are you, Leslie? You doing good? I thought you were on the road.
No, I'm not on the road. I'm waiting for her to get on the road.
I thought you were going with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
To pick me up and, do all our stuff.
You're gonna do what? Are you gonna go shopping and hang out and all that?
No. Going to Flint. She's got to go to the courthouse. I got to go to Social Security office.
Oh, excellent. Yeah.
And I ain't wearing no mask. I'm going to wear this thing can go.
It's not required. It's not required. It's not a federalized thing. They lifted it here, I think, in federal buildings. I mean, I didn't.
Well, when I made my appointment, well, they made the appointment to do a phone thing, but when she was telling me about going in the building, that I'd have to wear a mask, and so
Is that underwear? Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah.
what
Yeah.
about it?
Yeah. What about it? Yeah. That's what I say. They
This
said
is
that
my
here, so-
scarf. This is my scarf.
Yeah, that's a
It's
scarf.
got
Yeah.
sparkles on it.
Yeah.
So
There you
I'll
go.
do it. I'll do it that way. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. And I don't even know why they're still pulling that. That is crazy. It's Michigan.
I was like, what? They don't wear them in the White House.
I don't know, Leslie. It's Michigan, I guess, because they're not doing that here. I'm just telling you, it's not. There's no federal. You can walk in a federal building. I did right at the pandemic, and I said wear your mask, but I didn't because it's not mandated. I was like, I don't care. Let them come up to me and say something. Nope, they didn't. I mean, I stare at them and look at all the people.
Well, I'm just gonna wear it like this. If nobody says nothing, then it's just there.
Yeah, well, you're doing Social Security too, and you want to be on their good side just to let them help you and get out of there. So just deal with it. And in situations like that, you need it. You got to deal with it at the moment to get what you need. So for that instance, if you have to, because they will treat you like shit, probably, and dick you around if you, because that's the mentality. That's the government employee mentality. They've been brainwashed.
I know.
Yeah, so just play it cool like you do.
Yeah.
Not needed like me.
Yeah, wear a scarf just in case. I'm
Yeah.
playing it both sides.
Yeah, just
Like,
put it around your neck. There you go.
I'm not sure whether I'm leaving with my soul group like at any time, but I don't know. So I'm just continuing
Yeah.
the steps that I already had put. Well, by my age, retirement age. So I'm just gonna do it, even if I don't end up staying until it kicks in. It's like
Yeah, you can't just sit
I'll
around.
have,
Yeah.
well, yeah, because then if I don't go, then I won't, then I'll be screwed. They'll cut me off of
You gotta
the
go.
other shit, probably. Which they probably are gonna do to us anyway. They are. Because
That will be the Civil War.
that snake says, he said, what was it last year? Well, maybe, we'll just tell them if they want their Social Security check, they gotta do it.
And when I said, then that happens, it's a true Civil War, man. Oh, can you imagine?
Wow.
Well, yeah, because I just don't think that the children of the Social Security ones are going to put up with that. Like my age group, 40s, 50s, 40-year-olds is their problem. I'm just trying to tell you, that's their major problem. It's like the mid 30s to all 40-year-olds, early 50s. They've got a 20-year gap. That's their problem. And they know that. That's the fighters. And they're trying to take out the people in the Social Security and the elderly and all that. They will have a real problem on their hands when they do that because people are not going to have that. It's just not. That's the same thing as when they freeze the banks and the bank holiday. It's going to be It's going to be a state thing or a I don't know about global, but I mean, a countrywide thing. I don't know how they're going to pull that off.
Well, they gotta take out the U.S. completely, or they haven't got a chance. Because all the rest of the world is watching us.
Yeah,
See
I
what
noticed.
we do. Yeah.
Right. Well, I don't think anything happened over the weekend too big and bad. It's of the protest because I kind of watched. It wasn't really much. I was, but there's just no momentum. They're not. So I figure they need some momentum thing. Remember, the 4th of July is coming, and
Right.
they put out that video. You never know what infiltrating ship. I've heard about this. I know it's scary. Wow.
They either dramatize it to be something bigger than what it actually is, or they just totally ignore it. Depends on the group.
You know, I was thinking last night, I've been bamboozled. Yeah. Like the group. Yeah. Everything's fed to us and so over dramatized, even on YouTube and all these shilling channels. I bought into it like Marfugal. Man, years ago, I was like, if you watch Marfugal, it would get you in a like, a panic state. Like, you gotta, like, stuff is happening now. Like things are happening now. And it's just simply not like that, guys. Things are a lot different than they are being portrayed. It's like there's so much fear based. So that's why I'm not even really buying into any. I'm watching stuff, but I've been finding out that I've been so bamboozled by mind control of the YouTube. And this was only 5 years ago that I came on here, even started watching YouTube at the same time I came on here. So look at how it can affect your mind and things like, but what I'm saying is there's a lot of people pushing fear than what it really is out there, you know? And we all get, I mean, I've been caught into it because you don't know. And and then I share stuff and then nothing happens. It's like every holiday, every summer solstice, every blood moon, there's always some fear porn shit, I don't think right now I'm just like at a point that it's all just.
Well, that's all planned so that when the real threat comes, everybody will just be chilled and then wiped out. Catch them off guard.
That's true. I've been thinking that maybe they're pulling me back to that other side and not be so aware. So I'm trying to ride the fine line. Yeah. Like, yeah.
We'll never be in fear because we are eternal beings, so
Yeah, I don't fear.
we are, so.
I don't fear. I just have emotions and I hurt.
Well, right. That's normal. Yeah.
Yeah, and the earth and humanity and everything, just as a whole. So that's why I can't think about it too much because I'm an emotional person. It's really emotional this week for me. Maybe it's the planetary alignment last night. Did you see that this morning?
No.
Oh, Venus, Mars, the moon, Jupiter, and Saturn all line up. So maybe that's the energy of emotions I'm feeling. I don't know, but it's really intense.
I was just having a little realization like that it's not about this plane. My soul group is up above my head over here, up above. And when Chad and Nicole, they start attaching, then they get more power, so they're harder for the soul group to come in and snatch them away. They snatch them away a lot, but I don't see most of them, right? Because I'm not on camera and like doing anything like that.
Yeah,
Like,
you won't be able to see stuff unless you get lucky. The other side. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's a fine line.
yeah, because these eyes can only see all this, and there's stuff going on outside of it, like, but in it. It's in it, but outside of that light. Like all of the light is shining in the same place, but there's just a division by light is where these fuckers are from, man.
Yeah. Okay, there's somebody on the back. I'm listening, Leslie. There's somebody coming in on the chat. Agent Locke? What the hell is this? Agent
What is
Locke.
that? What is that?
Somebody that
Ooh.
wants to come in my back chat room that's not on the chat room, and I'm not falling for that. Agent Locke? Come on, man. Come on, man.
You
It's
get
like,
all of them.
it's so early in the morning. Man, they're really on my ass. GM, what a pretty scarf. Oh, good morning. What a pretty scarf. I dream a genie. Leslie.
Oh.
Yeah, nice try there, little agent. I'm Agent Orange, baby.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
We
God.
got Mystic over here. Gorgeous as hell, right? Gorgeous.
Oh,
And then you got this old woman.
no, Leslie. We're all gorgeous, beautiful in our in our way. We all are. Listen, we all shine. We do. You do. Everybody loves you, Leslie. So yeah, you know, Venus last night, it was a kind of a rough panel last night, off and on. I stayed up to 4 a.m. And
You
that,
stayed up till 4.
yeah.
So you just took a nap, basically.
No, I got good rest. I got good rest. What? That's my normal. I woke up around 10. So yeah, it's later than I ever. Yeah, I went
I
to bed
got
at
up at,
4 and woke up at 10. Huh?
I don't know what time I went to sleep. Probably
Early.
midnight.
Yeah, it's about right when I seen you.
Got up at 6. I feel like I had a full night.
Yeah, I felt I felt okay. It was like, but I didn't want to wake up. That was the problem because it's like this again. I'm just like, now what? What am I gonna wake up? Ugh. You know, like it's the same thing every day. I'm like not progressing. There's no motion. You know, I am, but I'm just not. There's nothing happening for me. There's no light at the end of the tunnel yet. I don't see any light. What's happening? Like, what's manifesting in my life? Nothing. It all goes back to nothing. Stillness again. So I'm on here with you and everybody.
Wow.
I know. My soul group. My lovely soul group.
Yeah, me and Beanbag Parrot.
Yeah, my son left us. My son Edsel, he left us. Yeah, he loves to talk with me with his animals. So go, okay, mom. He has a green duck. The green duck wants to talk to you, and then I'll have a conversation over the phone with this green duck.
Oh, that's a green duck?
Well, no, this one's a bird, but he has a green duck. Yeah, no, this is his bird. But like, you know, he has lots of what do you call it? Imagination. And I play along with it with his little dolls and stuff he plays. He'll say, "Hold on, mom, a green duck wants to talk to you," or whatever, you know. Yeah, he has Mickey and stuff. I'm not going to explain to them what Mickey Mouse is yet in Disney. I've told my daughter, but not my youngest. They're way too young to comprehend anything of that sort.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I just, and you know, it's asking me how old Mickey is yesterday. I just play along with it, you know. They're children. You know, I let my children.
Last year, there was this YouTube channel. They were all about Walt Disney, and they had like season tickets or something, and they would just like talk about going there and stuff. And then when that happened, they were like saying no. Absolutely not. We do not support them anymore. So I was like happy that happened. Hey, telling all their peeps, you know, don't buy any more memberships, you know. What's going on in chat? Oh,
I'm listening. I've got some new people in chat. You're not alone. Create your reality. I get it. That's what I'm trying to do. It's just my realities created by myself. I get it. I understand. I know. It's just like
Oregon Farm Girl. Oh.
Oregon Farm Girl, and then we have Agent Lockhart BSS. You wanted to come in. If you want to come in, I'll let you come in, and if you want to speak to me, let's speak. Try it again. Hit that link. I've never seen either of them in my channels, but I am collecting new people. People have been sending people over on all my channels, so I won't bite anybody's head off yet. No, I have a lot of trolls. Yeah,
Watch this.
Yeah. Hey, Virginia. I know Virginia from that channel, Home Slice, right? Home Slice, right? Yeah. See, there she says.
Oh.
Yeah. I watched Home Slice yesterday. He's recording his voice to God. He's got he's got voice to skull issues. They're sudden frequency.
Oh, right.
He recorded it. He's got it. Yes. Hey, Virginia.
The ultra thing. Yeah, the ultra thing.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna keep my finger on the trigger, and I'm gonna let you in, and let's go for it. Mostly negative. Wait, why is your name mostly negative? I don't know. Oh boy, Agent BSS or what? Lockhart. Why is your name another name? I don't know, man.
Actually, like Corey Good and David Wilcock, and now in this group is Voice of God, Mistas. Mista.
Meistas?
Mista. I thought it was Mista.
Meistas. I always called them.
Meistas.
Yeah. That's what she said, Meistas. Fang Meistas. I called her, I don't know what I used to call her. I like calling her
What's
Fang.
the fang for? When I hear the word fang, it's like, what, you biting me?
Yeah, fang.
With your
I
fang?
know. I don't know. Vampire. I know. I don't know.
I didn't know that was a female till last night when she said women, talking about women.
Who?
When you guys were talking about the Roe Wade thing, and she had included her in women, so then I knew. I didn't know. I can't tell from her voice. She's got a voice that could be either.
No, she's definitely female. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. These days you don't know. Well, yeah. I mean, I get that. I never even thought of something like that. Yeah, but no, she's all female. All woman. Southern woman. That a lot of Southerners do have like a deep Southern accent. That's a true Southerner. Like me. No, I'm a transplant.
You're a transplant.
Yeah. I got to put Daisy in. She's into her clawingness. She's back to her old antics. She was really bad last night. Man, Daisy was really bad last night. Okay, who's coming backstage? Oh, Agent. All right, let's try it. Let's try it, Leslie. You ready?
All right.
What's up, Agent?
Hello, nice to meet you.
How's it going?
Good. I just wanted to talk to you, and thank you for picking up and trusting me.
Yeah. So where are you from?
I'm from England, as you can guess.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. So what's going on? How'd you find me?
Well, we've been, you may have noticed, we've been watching you. And we don't appreciate some of the things you've been saying about.
Oh boy, he don't appreciate me? Off with your head. Go back to England and fucking suck your queen's titty. Fuck you. Get off my channel. That's what I say. You don't appreciate what I have to say? Well, good. I'm glad you're watching me. You guys have been watching me. That's why I knew your English ass. Your English ass, stay off my channel. Go suck your queen's titty. Sorry. Oh, get way to get my blood flowing, Leslie. These English fucks. You know, I'm Scottish. Stay the fuck away from me, man. Those are the ones that took down my channel. That's the cocksuckers that took down my channel. Because I call out the fucking queen and her royal garbage, lizard garbage. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So you guys know I have lots of agents on my ass from England and their queen and their garbage. Because look at what I show. I show the royal garbage a lot recently too. That's who took down my channel. A bunch of those fucking English fucks and all kinds of them. So they're all in it, these agents. So I don't care. As soon as he says he don't appreciate what I've been saying, off with your head, like Queen did with Minnie. And especially in my family, and the acquisition, and the Pope, and the Catholicism, and all their garbage, their cult-like mentality of brainwashing people. God, so fucking outrageous.
Pretend countries and everything the queen rules over. What?
Everything. Yes. I mean, why do we pay taxes? Who do we pay taxes to? Her. Them. You know, isn't it sickening? Reptilian leaping lizards. There you go, Virginia. Yeah, punk ass. You heard that. Yeah. Off with your head. Yes. Yeah, it's like that's the Hydra right there. And I just like take my sword. That's how I do. I've got my swords and they're sharp as fuck, man. All of them. And they're fucking sharp. I mean, I can show you. I've got some good zombies. I've got all kinds of weapons, guys.
Razors, yeah.
You don't have to have things that go bang. I've got so many weapons, it's not even funny. And that don't go bang. Like, you don't have to have things that go to bang. There's
only when they hit the body. Bang.
Yeah, exactly. Puncture. That's what we should do. We should become getting creative and showing what kind of weapons we can make that are not things that go bang. That would make a good channel. There was a channel that I was watching like that. He does do stuff like that. God, these damn trolls.
I got some extra knives. I can always build something.
Yeah, you put those down on an end of a
on a stick. On a
yeah.
broomstick or something like the
Yeah,
old.
nice. Yeah,
Put
that's
some knives on there. Make a bayonet thing. Tape it and tie it.
Yeah. Oh, you don't appreciate the propaganda. Oh, it's propaganda, you fucking piece of shit. That's not propaganda that I've been spreading about your country. Have you noticed that you've been getting sprayed like cockroaches from your queen? You fucking cockroaches. You're getting sprayed and you are propping up a lizard bunch like that because you guys are part of that. All right. I don't appreciate the propaganda that your queen sprays worldwide. Canada, Australia, through my country, everywhere. On her little what was that called a couple of weeks ago? My blood's boiling now. She sprayed them red, white, and blue. Look at that. She put them in a ritual, a blood ritual. I posted that shit. I don't really give a fuck.
He's just mad because we turned down the snake venom. Their snake venom. Snaky snakes.
Oh, I will be vaccinated soon. Just you wait. Oh, is that so? Is that so? Yeah. We'll see about that, won't we? Yeah, we'll see about that. Remember, I'm Scottish and Germanic, bitch.
You got a smiley face at the end of that?
Yeah.
at the end of a threat.
Yeah. I ain't scared of no one and nothing. Nothing. I'm waiting for that day because I like to want. I have a plan. I have a major plan. See, like I don't just want to go out like, oh, dying in my bed. I want to go out blazing glory, bitches. So people like that, oh, bring it on, please. You know what? You talk a bunch of garbage, Agent Lockhart, BSS. Look at this. Yeah, I just, wait for your tap on your shoulder. Like Aurora said, just wait for that tap on the shoulder. You'll know. Yeah, you are Lockhart. Yeah, they are so crazy, guys. These British really want
Just
our
a
ass.
troll. Just a troll.
Yeah, they go. The British are coming. The British are coming. Really? The British were always here. The British have never left. That's a false revolution. That's why we need a worldwide revolution. That never ever happened. That's what I'm
The
saying.
British in the White House. Because they're all snakes. All of them are snakes.
Yeah. And I'm You're the snake. You're the snake, and I can handle two-headed snakes, one-headed snakes.
You got two-headed snake. You got the government and you got the ABC organization.
Yeah, the double-headed phoenix. Yeah. Well, yeah.
That smart city.
Ugh. Smart cities. Intentional cities.
Do they already have the roads where they can do the control of the cars when they build the cars and control everybody's movements?
Oh, they're going to have the cities in the air. Yeah, that's why they're doing this. I mean, Atlanta, it used to not be like this, but I've been watching people film the hoods in Atlanta. I can't believe it, man. I mean, they're letting things go downhill in the inner cities, and it's intentional. It's for them to set up these smart cities, purge the cities some. I mean, it's really intentional what they're doing, guys. I mean, look at Kensington in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I've never seen such horrific drug use straight blatantly in the streets and nobody do anything about it. It's almost like they're dumping it purposely. Like maybe they want that area or something. It seems like they're just infiltrating the streets with drugs and mayhem to take over. They want these cities, smart cities, guys, controllable, electric, everything. Everybody will be controlled.
You know what? There's a whole city over there in China that's empty apartments
Yeah, I've seen
and
that.
stuff. So who's gonna move in there? Is that after a certain event happens? And then that'll be the one world thing, like where all of them will live?
Well,
You know, the maybe, or why don't they have anybody living there? Said it was going to be expensive though.
it's because we're waiting for a purge. Either they're going to move I don't know what they're going to do. Are they going to move the
Or that's where the new water line will be because the rest will be underwater or something. Maybe.
It's hard to say. I don't know. I've thought about that. What do they call those cities? Ghost cities. Ghost
cities.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of
Are
them.
there a lot of them?
Yeah, apparently there are. There's some here too, but not like that. Yeah. I don't know because it makes you wonder, like, is that for the elite in China? Because they don't, obviously they lock their citizens down and like rats in a cage. So I don't know. I'm not really quite sure on that one. There's no time. Maybe that area is not going to burn and the rest of China is. I have no idea. Like, last night I watched Catfish Corner's video yesterday and it was really good. And we're on fire. The planet is on fire, and this is just the beginning. It's so on fire, like Africa right now, and it's not normally on fire like this. The whole middle of Africa is on fire, and all those animals and wildlife. So sad. But there's nothing
And
that,
Brazil,
huh?
Brazil was on fire years ago, but
Oh, the whole,
normally.
yeah. Well, the whole planet is. We're burning. My whole grass right now is like practically yellow, burnt. There's like no and my grass is dying. It's only end of June. Like,
And Chad didn't want me feeding the squirrels. Why would what's the reasoning?
the
He wants
reason,
to make the animals suffer for loose.
yeah, animals suffering. Yeah, the more energy, like you said, the more negative, the more they feed off of that. The negative, I guess. I don't know. Like I don't understand what would be the purpose of striking thousands of cattle all at once. Unless plasma did that, then they used some magnetic force on those cattle last couple weeks, a week ago or 2 weeks ago. All
Well,
those
that sun can kill the animals too, but
yeah,
all of those at once,
no,
that's
no,
a weird thing.
no, not at once, not heat stroke. There'd be one over here, maybe one there, not like boom. Now something happened. Now whether they're plasma. Now, there's been a lot of sheep and herds like this being taken out, goats, cows. So there could be just plasma strikes because Jeff Snyder, too, he had a friend call and say, listen, dude, there's 2 cars that blew up. And he told him where it was. You showed him a picture. Jeff drove over there, and they already removed the evidence. They already removed the 2 cars that blew up. He said they just how do you say it? Spontaneous combustion. Spontaneous combustion. So they just blew up 2 cars that were sitting next to each other. That's plasma, guys. I've tried to tell this.
Right.
Yeah, this is what happened.
From underground, like that lightning that comes up.
Yes, that's it. So
It could hit a whole area, boom, and all those cows, boom.
Boom. Yeah, all at once. Yes. So that's happening. I believe that that's been happening, and it's happening more and more and more. And nobody's going to know until everything starts like.
And dead birds in the sky could be the boom. It goes up and they're knocked out of the sky.
Yeah,
Flocks of them or something.
I haven't heard a lot of small plane crashes lately. Right before the 5G was released, the towers supposedly, there was a lot of plane crashes, like so many. Like there was so many all over the country, and it was consistently. And they probably did it before they actually turned it on, and that was the result. And then after they actually said, "Oh, we turned it on," they knew. I don't know, but I haven't seen a lot of little small plane crashes. Like if you go back in the news cycle and just type in YouTube small plane crash, you'll see, because I researched it many months ago, and I was just like, because I've been watching it for the last year, a lot of these plane crashes, small ones, and there are a lot of little plane crashes, but I think it's something to do with frequencies or plasma, or I don't know. So
it's got to be something like that. It's got to be something. Unless what, they were poisoned. Poisoning could kill them all. Did they all die at just like boom, like flat time, like, or was it like all of them? If they were poisoned, say that whole group of them were poisoned, that could be too.
The cows?
Poisoned, yeah, the cows, yeah.
Yeah, but they would do tests. They run, an autopsy on the cows.
They would report it.
Yeah, they would report it. They're not going to tell us, guys. They're not. That's why they hid those cars. There is people spontaneous combustion too. There's something going on. And I know.
Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna go through that too. Spontaneous combustion. When you just get really, really hot.
Yeah, like I just did with that damn freak show that just came on here. Agent Lizard Queen. Yeah. Yeah, these agents. Yeah, I get hot like that, but not like that. You know, Leslie, they've been training them worldwide. All these firefighters for years now. They've been training them for these fires. And see, they're spreading this propaganda on YouTube and every commercial I'm seeing. Climate change, and you got these women acting like their mothers. Oh, climate change, it's so hot. Morons. We have, I know a lot of people don't believe this, but there's a binary sun. We have magnetism. We're getting radiated. And these clowns know that. They know that there's fires and plasma going to be coming in here like crazy, like it already is. And there's going to be fires everywhere. The world's on fire already from the radiation and plasma.
Well, I'm gonna add something in there. The sun is just a lamp, so it's not a ball of plasma burning. But they can make it seem like, whatever is going on and, their plans. They do this shit all the time. This is like a normal soul trap event, all of this stuff. They do it over and over and over again. Recycle souls, beings, and recycle their history plan, that they lay out, their written narrative according to their dark agendas against us. They do it over and over again.
Yeah, the cycle never ends. That's why you got to kind of ruffle the feathers and scales while you're here. Like, fight it, warrior style.
Well, this is how I took it. I'm like, well, it may be. It doesn't seem very likely that to stay in human form that we can beat them. See, they don't count on all of us returning to origin and then just obliterate this place. Everybody wins on the positive side. We just take them out. But we gotta get everybody in that power form, which is our light bodies within us. We don't have to change, is what I'm saying. We just have to raise our awareness. And the rest will follow. Yeah.
Leslie, on the back side, you see this clown told me on the private chat, he told me, oh, I forget where it went now. It was there. He told me.
I see it.
Oh, I can't see it now. He told me I cannot disrespect their queen like that.
You may not disrespect our queen.
Wow. That's the agent.
Programmed or Lizzie. Just write it off.
Oh yeah, I could care less, like I said. No, it's a dog eat dog world.
Oh, what's a projection emotion desired? Fear.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Threat, fear, right? Well, homegirls don't play that way.
Really? Yeah. Not these homegirls. Not these ones. Not on our channel. Not at all. I mean, seriously.
Homegirl don't play. Say it, girlfriend. Homegirl don't play.
Yeah, that's right. That reminds me of that. Homie don't play that. Remember Homie don't play that?
Yeah.
I used to love that. In living color. You can do what you want to do in living color.
I'm in like a couple decades earlier, but yeah.
I know. That was the
I did see it like when it was in reruns when somebody younger than me was watching.
yeah. I mean, hey, that's what was on TV back then. I just remember that vaguely. That's one of the
Well,
ones.
you know, I was always busy like you, like, going around doing things. Not quite as busy as you. I mean, now that, you've shared all snakes,
Yeah,
mice,
yeah, all the above.
uh, frozen ones. I
Frozen
thought
and
I
lizard.
was under the impression they ate live. My cousin, he had a white one snake, big.
Albino.
Yeah. Um, he just put some mice in there or something,
Yeah,
and
live.
then I'm like, okay, it's time for me to go.
Yeah, I don't like to watch it. Yeah, I don't like to watch that. Nature and all. I know it's nature and it's no different than us eating a cow and paying the
He just
slaughterhouse.
covers up the cage.
Yeah, that's good. Some people do it like that. I mean, that's how it is in
He had
natural.
a burlap cover.
Such a simulated reality. I don't like simulated realities. I know I realize how everything's so simulated, but how do you get around it? I don't think we can. I think everything's simulated. Like I have a fish tank. I've simulated their reality. Somebody bred them in a fish farm, sold them at the pet store. I brought them home. I put them in a pond, and then I brought them in and put them in my tank, and I added more. So they're all simulated reality by humans. Think about that. Aren't we? Think about that. Are we simulated by a higher source of a higher intelligence? I'm starting to think yes, we are. I mean, I definitely think
Well, our light bodies are because actually what we truly are is an aware um, soul, like being, right? Soul
yes,
contains the eternal life force energy and where our magic of manifesting energy comes from. We have unlimited energy, and that makes us all creators. But we have that within us, a body that is light, and it's only about as big as your eye. It's so cute. You should see them. They are so beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love, love. And they are pure love. It's just so wonderful. This
yeah,
existence doesn't matter when you're on that side. You don't have that pesky mind no more. That goes away
now I've
with
been
the
thinking about
amnesia.
the amnesia and all. Well, you think, Leslie, you see some people like little old ladies. I'm not saying little old ladies, or little old men, or big old men and big old ladies, whatever. It's just words there, descriptions. But older, elderly that like are happy and they've been like lived this perfect life of happiness and they've got they don't have any traumas. They've been they like I don't know. There are some people like that, and I wonder if it's a generational thing that we all carry on until you break whatever is in each time you come back, and it's a generational thing. Until you break that barrier, then you're going to carry that back. Maybe those people broke through it.
You're reading into it too much.
Well,
Um,
yeah,
it's whatever somebody wants others to know is what they project. It
right.
doesn't mean that they're not, you know, like holding on to anything,
Trauma.
that happened.
Okay,
That
yeah.
they may just have put it out of their memory or something. But really, none of it really matters. So it's kind of like a good thing that they're like contented and happy and all that. That's good.
Yeah.
Hope the only other thing to do is make sure that you're aware, your awareness is high enough when you drop the body. Just make sure you don't go unconscious when you leave, because you don't feel nothing.
Oh yeah, I've been in meditated states where you're just like floating and you're like, yeah,
Yeah, it's like leaving your body, like OBE. But you just leave, and then you are just aware of everything that happened and everything now. And it's quite a lot to take for being in like this and have belief and attachments and all this. It's hard. You wouldn't be able to. You might just succumb, like
yeah. Well, that's
because
why I
it's
like.
too much.
Oh yeah, it is. Well, that's why I like doing little sleep states of like quick little naps. Like I get tired or sometimes it would be in the middle of the day, and I can't sleep, but I just want to like I lay down, I kind of close my eyes, or I get in a comfortable. I'll watch a video that's kind of monotone, and I'll fall asleep a little in that meditative state, and it refreshes me so well.
Yes,
Yeah, and I'm just
yes.
floating in a blackness, and it's quick, and then I can snap myself out of it and feel really refreshed.
You are not going to die.
Yeah. Well,
You are being recovered, and I am too. As we chitty chat, chitty chat.
yeah. Well, I heard. Yeah, I haven't heard tones in my ears lately, but I did last night 2 times in this left ear because they were sending a signal to me. That wasn't no soul group. That was them sending a signal to me.
Right, you gotta know the difference.
I know
Well,
that.
I hear there are like smaller, lower, or like more distant, uh, say 5 different tones. It could be
Yeah.
2, 3, or 4, or 5, or maybe because the ones that are lower, yeah, are barely audible, but it's not through your ears. When it's coming from inside you, like almost like center, third eye area, when it's coming from there, because that is where it is. It's your
Oh,
third eye. Yes,
yeah.
that is the receiver and sender.
Huh. I
The
don't get
third
them.
eye,
Okay.
and it gives you the ability to see once awakened enough. You got to be at a certain level of awareness or something, right?
That's yeah. That's what happened to me 4 years ago. I was able to see orbs with my eyes, and then eventually, when I asked it to go away, it went away and never come back again. Not with my eyes, and my tones have toned down. Not low.
Right. I saw that in when I was checking out the New Agers, right? And because I didn't know nothing about soul groups. I didn't know anything about none of that stuff. And I was just like, well, I'll check it out and see if there's anything about tones. What could that be? And then they kept telling me. Always the answer was, it's an ascension symptom. Uh-oh, got a ding. See what
Ascension.
she's saying.
Okay, let me.
Kathleen.
Bass Hunter has had lots of chills lately. Has anybody had this? Yeah, I do. When you have chills like that, it means that there's a spirit around. And I do. I get it. And every time I've been right sometimes because I've seen it. I've heard the sound. So I'll be in my bed, not all the time, but this was happening like about a couple months or months back. And I'll get this all of a sudden chill up my legs out of the blue, like somebody's rubbing me. And it's like you build stem cells, so that's a good thing. But I believe it's spirit. There's a spirit around when not all the time, not like something can give you the chills mentally. But if you're just sitting around and something, and then all of a sudden you get that feeling like something's rubbing your legs, and or you get those hairs standing up, I truly believe there's spirit there. Because I mean, I know I've had lots of spirit energy and stuff, and I heard the glass, a tap on my desk many times. The spirit was trying to contact me. What did she say there? A heart? Can't see.
Oh,
I only see
I don't
smiley
know.
faces. Oh boy, you're asking me to read that? He's awake now after his coffee. Will probably be going. I'll text you. Oh, so you're not yet.
Right.
Okay. Well, it's already 12 o'clock. You guys better get hustling if you're gonna go and do that, because they close at 4 o'clock.
Now she's getting dressed.
Wow, Daisy. Hey, boy. Good to see you. You're back. I mean, yeah, I'm back. I've not been anywhere. I've been on my other channels. I've got 5 channels now. 4 channels. 4 live channels. 5 potentially, but yeah.
Yeah, that's
Boy,
what I was like. You have 5 channels.
that's just so crazy to think about. But yeah, here's the thing. I was thinking this last night. If some people don't like to hang out, since I stream the same video on all my channels, because if it gets taken down, then it's backed up on another channel. Everybody's watching different channels. If some people don't like what's going on in a chat room, you can always go to another chat room with other people. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I know like some people don't get along in chat rooms, and I don't either. I won't talk on panels, or I don't agree with. If somebody's saying something in chat log, I'll just go in out of the blue and disagree. That will get me riled up to go and type my comment in the chat room when somebody I don't agree with. I'll be quiet until then, and then it's like, boom, I'll strike.
Here's my paperwork. I just brought a little bit extra stuff though.
No, Daisy. Boy, oh boy. What was that, Leslie? I'm sorry.
I got my paperwork they requested, so it's
You
all
got
in
it all.
one. Yeah, they're just gonna copy it and then I can go. Oh, I'm gonna give them one of the forms that they sent me. I called them and they never called me back. They said let them know immediately if anything's wrong. I called immediately and left a message, gave both my numbers. They never called me.
That's the government
So,
for you.
yeah. So I go in there and I'm going to make sure I mention that too. I said, I called. Ooh, which phone was it on?
Yeah,
If
prove
it
it.
wasn't,
Yeah, always have your little proof so they know you're not BSing.
because I don't take both phones always.
Well, Leslie, you shouldn't be taking your phone
23rd.
into life. Anybody,
What?
if you're taking your phone into places, that's your enemy. And they are watching all these people you're going, it's just a matter of time. They're tracking and tracing people.
Well, for proof of that I called, yeah, I did what I was supposed to do, basically. So, I mean, I could take a screenshot, but look up the email.
Yeah, just have it on you and turn it on if you need it and show her, but don't, I don't know. Like I was paranoid. I'm at the park yesterday and I don't want my phone even at the park. You know, like I'm looking at this tower and they know where everybody is at and who you're around. It's like I don't know, man. That phone, these phones really need to be obsolete in the near future. We won't be able to use these. They'll be our enemy. They'll be.
Oh, I know, a faster way.
I dropped that link for you if you want to come up. I'm not sure if you're in a chatty do mood. Anybody that wants to come up, Virginia, you want to come and hang out? I don't know if Virginia is still here, but I met her over at Home Slice's channel, so I'm glad she came over. I like to
Oh
listen to
no.
targeted individuals because people don't understand. People are literally getting targeted in their homes, like me. And I'm not the only one. There's so many people getting targeted for their views, thoughts, connections, whatever it may be, by electronic harassment. Electronic harassment, man, it's really real. Electronic harassment's real, and I appreciate people putting themselves out there, especially when you're targeted and you're going to come on and talk on live on YouTube or any other platforms about it. That's pretty bold, and I'm glad to see people. I mean, talk about it, like, because as far-fetched as it may seem, the proof's there, and people are literally getting voice to skull. Yeah, people are. And I watch Look Out for Charlie, and he's done some good work lately too. He's picking up sounds of like demons. He knows how to pull audio. I don't know what equipment. He's like really into that, but he pulls the audio out of the air and stuff of the airwaves, and you hear these demons, man. The last video Look Out Charlie did was really interesting, Leslie. Check that out. It's about ghosts and shit. I don't know. Really strange shit, man.
The dark oblige.
But so far,
They hear thoughts. They can scan your memories.
for some reason, my memory of all the movies I watched in my life are just vanished. Nothing else but that. Nothing else. Only movies. It's like my mind was mind erased of movies. And I find that really, and this has been for a while now, but that's the only thing, like nothing else. It's like, I don't know. My memory is pretty bad, I have to say, after all the targeting. It's not as sharp. Yeah, it really affected my brain. I can tell.
Well, one of two things. It's either that agency or it all stems back to the archons. Everything does that's negative because they're negatives. They create all negativity, and that's what makes us a duality because there's us
Right.
originally as love itself. Look at a baby. That's love itself. And then the negativity comes in and forms duality for everybody. It's unnatural for us. That's why we're all like, bitching and
Constantly at dueling ourselves.
yeah.
Look, what happened to that Oregon Trail lady? She wasn't here, and she said something, and then she's gone. That's so
You've got
strange.
more than one chat to see. So.
Yeah, but I'm watching them all on my side, supposedly. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I got to remind people when they come in here that they're on the 3 channels. So I don't know what channel people are at. Yeah, Leslie, the archons are going to get worse, and we all have to come together as micro communities to defeat this. That's the only way I really see
Well,
it. Or homeless.
see, they are more intelligent because they are all mind anyway. That's the corruption that they put on everybody here is the mind.
Yeah.
The mind is a corrupt system. It's it's an added feature of control. They programmed the minds and then they continually, they've got like their people on it. Well, not people, but the creatures have always been like all around us, on us, and programming and doing shit. They haven't treated us very well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So this isn't that they're hosting this environment for us. It's a soul trap.
Hosting, yeah. Now we can talk about hosting, like parasites. And I've talked to people about this. I was talking to a friend a couple weeks ago about parasites, and he was telling me like everybody has parasites, and I get that, and we're all loaded with parasites that can be controlled, and so everybody needs to do parasite cleanse. Like I want to do turpentine and castor oil. That's when I get some money. That's what I want to buy. I know. I want to make sure that I'm not full of any parasites because I've been doing parasite cleanses and cleansing for a good 6 months and stuff, but I've been doing it off and on for years. But I'm just trying to really purge, like, get stuff out, so because I want to be clear.
Well, I got outside parasites on me right now.
Well, I have
Oh,
internet
my
ones. Yeah.
spray.
Woo! Well, I've got ones that are invisible enemies. Yeah, invisible enemies.
I got invisible enemies,
Yeah.
but I can sure feel them. They're there, definitely. You
Oh,
can feel they use a machine or something. I don't know. There's just like they carry things with them and they do stuff. Just like on my shoulder. When you saw them, they're like on these like rod things, and they sit down on these things. It's almost as if they are not three dimensional. That they're more like two. It seems like they're two dimensional.
huh.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say because I haven't seen that world with my eyes. So, I mean, I don't know. Only
You saw my movie?
yeah, through your videos. That's what I was gonna say. Your videos, and I've seen some others, like people. I've showed videos.
Well, you know they exist. I mean, I don't have Photoshop. It's genuine.
Right.
Uh, and my other one, it was after around or maybe between Thanksgiving and Christmas. What year was it? I put a filter and did um I recorded them, and you have to kind of know what you're looking for, but you just look at the movements and you'll get it. If you are in your or my awareness level, like you could
Third
see
eye.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Third eye is open.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know Kathleen can see them,
Oh yeah.
and I show her, and she was pointing out the ones in the video, and I uploaded that to YouTube too. So that's another one
That's good. That
as
you can see 'em.
proof.
Yeah.
And
Listen.
they were manifesting energy across the street. They made a big energy in this like bubble thing. I don't know what they were doing, but they were building stuff over there. And I saw a lot of them doing hammering. They even took a lunch break and they had this black food. What's that? Iron.
Yeah, menstruating, so I have to take iron. Yeah.
You know what? K, what is it? Vitamin K
Yeah.
takes cramps away and bloating.
So does
Vitamin K.
yeah, potassium.
Well, they work together.
That's what I heard. The K and potassium do work together. Yeah, that's. But I never had K. Like I never seen vitamin.
Bean sprouts has vitamin K.
Hmm. I don't eat
There's
bean sprouts.
there's more, but that's just off the top of my head.
As bird food, but yeah, kind of. I mean, I just not. Yeah, I don't. I haven't had.
Well, no,
bean
it's Chinese. You get those bean sprouts. I
Oh,
know
yeah,
those
I know.
little green ones you're thinking of, the those sprouts, but there's the
Yeah.
bean sprouts too, like in Chinese. And they're
Yeah, I know.
crunchy.
Yeah,
They
they're
taste
good.
really good.
Yeah,
Those
they're
are
pretty
good.
And Chinese food, yeah, that's the way I'll eat them. Daisy. Now, I'm not drinking turpentine for my dreads there. Of age female. What a name, too. Troll. Sounds like.
What?
Yeah, no, I clean my dreads just like you do. Wash your hair normally. They smell like flowers of whatever shampoo or bar of soap I use.
She's beautiful. Shut up.
It's outrageous. People have an image of people, like people get this little image or whatever. It's so outrageous. I don't care.
Oh, fuck 'em.
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
sleeping dogs
Funny.
lie.
Yeah.
Sleeping dogs lie. Sleeping dogs lie.
You hear that, Daisy? You hear that? Oh man, Daisy needs so much attention. I mean, I can't pet her enough to make her not want to be pet anymore. Like, oh, I have like the claws. I try to pet her. Yeah, if I just pet her so much, she just still wants to do this with her hands. It's like she just leave me alone with her hands, would be fine. But
Dog whisperer. Dog whisperer.
yeah, I'm not
YouTube.
a dog whisperer. I'm a cat whisperer.
You
Okay,
could be. You could be.
I could be.
You watch Caesar Milan. He's a
Yeah,
dog whisperer.
yeah, yeah. I watched him a long time ago. Yeah, I just don't have the patience for a dog like her. I do. I mean, I have a lot of patience because I have children, but the thing is that she is an unusual breed, man. She's black and white duality, man. She's
What would Caesar say?
Caesar would say she needs more attention. She needs to be worn out and walked. And I don't want to walk in my neighborhood because it invites freaks to talk to me, know where I live,
You
watch
got a
me.
treadmill?
No.
You can put them on treadmills.
I know, that would be great. But she would probably never do that. I don't know. I need a
You have
walker.
to just train them. You're the boss.
Oh yeah, I get that. Well,
Yeah.
I don't have a treadmill, and she has quite a bit of land to run around and do whatever. She is just a
They
needy
won't do it. Then you've got to walk with her all around, all around, all around, all around.
attention, and it's like, okay, wow. I'm not a dog person as much.
Caesar would take her in a second.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to give her up because I couldn't do that to her, but find her a new home because but no, I can't do that. I took her in, we got her, we took her in. This is her family. I'm her family. My children and I can't do that. So I got to deal with it.
Well, you can't have it both ways. You got to give her what her needs are then. And maybe somebody, when you get rich, you can hire somebody to walk her. There's
Yeah,
walkers over here.
yeah, I could have a walker. I don't mind walking her myself. I've got to figure out a car to get her to the park. Until my divorce is like finalized, I can't do shit.
Well, right.
Yeah, it's just like a hurry up and wait for nothing game. I don't know. So she's just gonna have to wait like me, and then
Playing ball, play ball. You got,
she doesn't like ball. She doesn't even chase a ball.
she doesn't like tennis?
No, I don't understand that. I've never, all my, I had a rat terrier. He loved ball or frisbee. I mean, he was a really athletic dog. He was
Well,
amazing.
looks like you're stuck with just petting her, over petting her.
That's it. Yeah. She was a
Uh,
Valentine's dog and she was a love dog. That's what she is. She's full of love, but even when Cindy comes over, my neighbor, she's like all over her. And I have to put her up because she won't leave people alone. She just is like attention. And she has cats and rabbits and chickens. I mean, what more can a dog ask for? I don't know.
Right,
It's fenced
right.
in yard. She's not locked in a crate all day because if she last night when I was streaming, I kept hearing something, and I thought it was her, and she was hounding in my house. She was like going off, and so I went in and I'm like, "What's up?" She's just acting out. She started back on last day.
What about that big boom? Did any of your neighbors say what they heard it, or?
No, but you know what I was thinking, Leslie, is that this weekend people have been putting off firecrackers. What was it? The next night I heard boom, and I heard boom, a couple booms, but it wasn't like in my backyard. But maybe it was just a firecracker. I don't know. I'm gonna go see if these clowns Spectrum.
Well,
Spectrum
that would be an M80 or something.
mortar. I don't know. Fireworks are legal here now, and you know what? It's so dry that it's going to be a dangerous 4th of July. You want to see my grass? It's so dead. You want to see my
Leak
grass?
project in 30 minutes.
You what?
I said I got notified leak project in 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, I haven't been following much lately. I
I
tried.
haven't either. But
Yeah. Look at my grass. It's all dead. This is June. Look at it. There's hardly any
whoa.
green. It's all burnt
Well,
up.
we
So are
might
my
not. We might not.
so are these. All my peaches. No peaches. They're all screwed. I didn't
Well,
spray them.
that just makes me. Takes me to the melted brick out west.
Yeah.
That the red brick, the red mountains or something. Mountains. Yeah.
Well, I was watching that channel. I forget Melted Buildings something, maybe Melted Buildings 4.0. Anyways, he was showing a bunch of videos. He thinks mountains are really melted buildings, all mountains. And I don't know about all that.
Maybe. Because where would they get the dirt from? Like when they made this place?
Well, I thought
Earthquakes.
earthquakes jam up the crust and then they create mountains like the Appalachian Mountains. So when people are saying, "Oh, those were melted buildings," the Appalachian Mountains being melted buildings.
Well, when you know that it's been eons, this place has existed.
Yeah.
For eons.
Yeah.
That's why it's so dirty here.
Well, here's the thing. There's Egyptian art. Well, there's proof that maybe Egyptians we're in Tennessee. And there's a lot of, there's the Mayans were up here. I think the Egyptians were here out west. The Ark of the Covenant, I believe, is buried somewhere out west, or they have it somewhere. I mean, there's a lot going on that it's hidden from us. And we're slowly uncovering it with the technologies now.
Well, are you surprised? It's a soul trap, of course. But nothing is real that they report. It's all narrative, according to the dark agenda. I gotta switch caps. I'm gonna put this on because that sun is too hot.
Oh yes, it is boiling out here. It's going to be probably 100 here, and then the humidity is like pretty high, like probably 90%. I hope it rains, but it didn't yesterday.
Whoops! You went for a spill.
Oh, pear wine. I've never had pear wine. How do you make pear wine? I would make some. Fermented, huh? You know, my pears 2 years ago, both, I have Asian pears and Barlett pears. Not a single pear. I had hundreds of pears, and I tried my hardest to ripen them. Not a single pear ripened out of 2 trees. And that was 2 years ago. Now, I don't know, like, what's up with that? Maybe I didn't fertilize the soil, or so. I don't know. Somebody's telling me you have to fertilize the soil. I don't know. But listen, I had the beautiful big pears, and none of them ripened to eat. So I gave one lady like a lot of them, like 20 or 30, and she cut them up for pie. But like, I don't know why 2 years ago none of my pears ripened. Bullshit.
This place is on its way out. It's not wise. It's not wise to stick around. Really.
Nah. Well, you're gonna be tortured. I know I'm meant for this timeline. I've been here, you know. I'm here for a reason, so I have to let it play out, whatever it may be. And no fear. That is the way.
Just do everything not of mind, but of intuition. Yeah, you gotta feel your way through, right? That's what I.
Yeah, you gotta feel your way through.
Feel your way through.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
When the Buildings Cried. That sounds familiar. That sounds like a familiar channel. That's probably the channel boy. When the Buildings Cried 4.0. Yeah, I think that's it. I just found it a couple weeks ago, and I watched it yesterday. Yeah.
Hey, Voynich, you coming up?
Voynich. What's up with the in the world of Voynich? I don't know. I know I don't want to taste turpentine all day, but if I have to do it to remove parasites, then I will. Yeah.
That sounds harsh and toxic.
Yeah, but it's just a teeny teaspoon. It's not even, it's like a teaspoon about. And it is not, it could be if you drank a lot of it, but it's not. People do it. In that channel I showed you, I forget her name, but Tree of Knowledge or something, she had this parasite that came out of her that was triangle-like, gross. And yeah, and she's a vegetarian and all. There's Boy. Hey, Boy. Hey, how's it going? Long time no see.
Right. So I thought I'd hook up again.
Huh?
Yeah.
You know.
I know. I thought I'd have to click the link again just to see how you're doing and just have a little talk, right?
Right.
Talk about these crazy theories about how all the buildings must have been mountains. Or how all the mountains must have been buildings. That's You know, I can see evidence of it, but I can also see evidence and proof of mountains having been elephants or dragons or dolphins.
Yeah.
You know, so
I agree
Or
with
or
that.
giant body
Yeah.
parts, stones, and yeah,
yeah,
Yes.
I mean, there's enough evidence for that too. So, and I'm actually with the whole melted building theory, as long as it's not totally, as long as they don't say all mountains were houses or all mountains were castles.
Well, that's where I
not
have the
very
problem.
That's not very likely, right?
Right. Not
no,
all.
it is
mountains,
likely.
Right. Not all.
No, not all.
Yeah, there is.
It's
I could see a
more
lot.
likely that it is something like something that was destroyed.
Well, not all mountains. I can see the layers and when they're breaking it down and how the water is being recycled up. I mean, I was watching. You seen that, boy? You know, I didn't know any. This is new to me, so I'm just learning. But it makes sense when they see the layers of the mountains and how they're structured. But then, like Appalachian mountains, I don't see them being melted buildings. You know, there's no brick. It's not the right structure. It's not the
Well,
right.
we don't know. Those look weird to me because
No,
they're all like slanted, like slant.
I've also been to mountains where I find like seashells on top of the hill, right? And that's like way land inwards. So that used to, that clearly used to be a sea bottom or the bottom of a lake. Clearly, you can see it by the sediment, right?
Right.
So
Yeah, what about the Mariana Trench? Why it's all gouged out there, right?
yeah,
What's that about?
yeah.
Maybe a big snake slithered through it at one point, and there it is. I have no idea, but there's big, large snakes in rock that look like frozen in time, like a lot of them. Elephants, like you said, there's all giants. This world was so giant. Now look at how small we are. Look at how they've controlled us, reset after reset of downgrading us. Downgrade.
Yeah.
Like really,
Yes.
how did these? Yeah, we were talking about this last night. How did the architecture way up in the buildings of marble and everything? How did that happen? And what technology? Like really, you think they're just sitting there chiseling each stone, marble, and sanding it way up?
And they're using
stories high.
and they're using wagons and horses.
It's not. It doesn't add up. It does.
They inherited it.
Do the math. If you would do the math on that, Leslie, you would see how many horses and how many. Okay, just don't do the math. Start estimating. Don't do the math exactly. Start estimating. Okay, just estimate like how many horses would you need for, let's say, 10 meters of wall. 10 meters broad and 10 meters high. So you can just make an estimate of how long you would need and how many horses you would need, how many men you would need to do that. Just start estimating, and then start building the building with that estimation, and then tell me again that it's all done with horse and carriages, and then start looking up how many people lived in that area at that time.
Exactly.
It does not add up. That shit does not add up.
It doesn't
Exactly.
at all. Not even
They didn't.
Not even
I
close.
said they inherited those buildings. They inherited them from a previous civilization.
That's more likely. Yeah.
But somebody was
Well,
raped.
it's like obvious. Obviously.
You know that famous picture of the giant? You know that famous photo or video they have of that one giant where it's in China or something? You know which one I'm talking about? Now, why did they have him tied up like that? And they were displaying him like he was a, like
Trophy.
Yes, a trophy. Now, why are they doing that? Why did they rounded up the giants? Somebody rounded these people up that made these buildings. Why are there archways of different sizes of magnificent large structures these
Scale,
giants could walk through? Of all
large
different
scale
sizes. Large-
doors and large
Where did
scale entrances and pathways and bridges and
So where did they go? Why did they enslave these people? Why did they enslave the giants? What's going on? The Nephilim, Book of Enoch, fallen angels, hybrids, RH negative.
well, this is a negative realm and we in it. We in the soup.
No,
They the archons do what they want here, don't you get it? Whatever happened all the time here, they've been the ones calling all the shots, pulling all the strings behind the scenes. So they would know, but they would never tell us.
like the Smithsonian, hiding all
They
the
hid it.
skulls.
They hide every truth.
Well, where's all these geologists busting? How come it's just taking to like this year, or I don't know how long the melted building theory's been floating around, but I'm just now hearing it. I'm almost 45. I'm just now hearing it. I've never heard any geologists talk about it. This is brand new. You mean to tell me that they're like, what is going on here? Are they like closing people, like buying them out? Like all these geologists worldwide? I mean, why has nobody ever been talking about this? Nobody said a question, the layers, and said, oh, there's something here. I mean, it just don't make no sense. None of this. Tartaria is coming out now. How come there was no books on this 100 years ago? Where are all the books? They burned them? What? I want to know what's going on here. This is the type of mysteries I like to like dive into. Yeah.
Oh.
Flying carpets. Were there really flying carpets?
Yeah.
Like they say, people flying carpets? That is always in my head because I feel like, yes, there was. Something tells me there were people flying carpet ride. There's something to that. Flying ships. We were all able to, I don't know, fly on something. I don't know. What do you think, boy?
Well, you know, I mean, they made these hovering devices with beetle wings, right? With wings of a beetle, they have this certain shape that make levitation possible. So if you have this shape of the beetle wings, and you electrify it very lightly, just micro microelectrics, how you say it is, very low power. Sorry?
Piezoelectric?
Well, no, yeah. Well, that it has to do with piezoelectric, yeah. But it's like a very low frequency of electricity. You know, you can even generate it with your fingers. That amount of, it's very little electricity. So you have to charge those beetle wings, and then it will just simply levitate. So if you have those integrated into the carpet, it would be easy because you would actually just throw it in the air and have something pick up the energy in the air, the difference between higher and lower, and you're there. So with those components, it would be rather easy to make such a thing.
Hey, Michelle, what if the pyramids did that? I don't know.
Yeah.
What if the pyramids made that happen, the ether? I don't know. I just threw it out there. Maybe that's what was going on. Hey, Michelle. Hey, guys.
Hey, Mystic. Hey, Leslie. Hey, my Holland Crestman. Haven't seen Phoenix in a few, more than a few days.
Yeah. I saw him at Jericho's.
I'm doing fine. My house is a home again.
Oh, that. Shit. I wish mine were.
Why is this?
That's where I saw you before, is at Jericho's.
I don't know who Jericho is. It's a channel.
Not you. Voynich was at Jericho's the other night. Something a day.
I'm just saying,
'Cause
I've
I'm
never
subbed.
heard of it.
I'm subbed him. Well, I thought Voynich was. I thought you were familiar, but I don't always like. I don't just like keep track of everybody. Like,
Gets exhausting keeping track of everybody. Yeah. Yeah.
so many.
The
So
scarab beetle, the scarab beetle. You know the scarab beetle when Voynich was talking about the scarab. Yeah, well, that's huge. So maybe that is something to what he's saying. They use that scarab beetle symbolism. Maybe the I don't know, the wings, like he said. Like I played that video last night. They have these little robots now, firefly robots are sitting in the sky to create lightning, some garbage. I don't know. So, like,
well,
it's coming back.
you asked
This
him
technology.
what he thinks. I'll ask him the same question. What do you know?
What do you know is to be a fact? Well, nothing. I mean,
Right. What do you know?
The shape is very easy. The shape is something like this. This is what the shape is, more or less.
right, hold on a minute. Let's see. With my old lady eyes. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Oh, it
just
looks
the
like
scarab
a
beetle.
UFO.
Opens up. The wings open up. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I never thought of that. Now I'm gonna have to ponder that as I watch stuff and things. That's how you kind of like put things together that you know, clues.
Thinking while the
flying-
higher.
Yeah.
As long as it's you doing the thinking.
It is me. Yeah, I know when it's the Archon thinking. Those are like demons trying to like put negative thoughts in your
It
head.
would
Like,
be negative, yeah.
yeah, the negative.
Yeah.
See, I know they know I'm onto their asses, so it doesn't work with me, those negative thoughts lately. But I do get
That's why they're microwaving you. Not saying that you're not that you probably got a couple different sources.
I got a couple of what?
A couple different sources of microwave origins.
Yeah, so far so good. I thought last night I was in for it, but I'm good so far.
Well,
Feeling
that's
better,
great.
Mystic?
I wouldn't say I'm better, but I got on here. I felt when I woke up, it was the same way as I felt the last 2 days. So I kind of just pushed forward, and here I am, hanging out
Oh,
with my
we had a troll incident, so
yeah.
came up on panel.
They don't like me bad mouthing his queen. He told me they don't like me bad mouthing his queen, and they've been watching me, and that I'm gonna get back soon. They're gonna come after me.
Oh, please.
I know, hilarious. Oh, you see, I'm
Yeah.
really scared.
Yeah.
You're shaking.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I'm so scared. Yeah. Not at all. I am waiting. Not with my pocket knife either.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just outrageous. My channel came back, so they're on me again. I had a lot of trolls the last few days. I don't know what the problem is, but on my other channel too. Other channels. Show me their ding dongs and behind backstage and all.
Yeah, they need to grow the fuck up, you know?
Well, that's not gonna
Come
happen
on.
anytime soon.
You're right.
We're not, we're not 18. We're not 15. You know,
We're
I could
adults.
see a 15 or 16-year-old girl, getting all giggly about that. But you reach a particular age, nobody wants to see that shit, man.
No. They just do it to get a rise. And then I'm like, okay, I got my camera, and then it didn't happen again. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
They look like a pinky anyways.
Huh.
What is that,
Yeah,
boy?
It's a rose. It's just
Oh,
a
it's a
rose.
rose.
I brought
Yeah.
it because it's about to die. So I thought I'm gonna smell it all day long. Otherwise it's just out there and nobody can enjoy it. And now I can enjoy the smell and the looks of it. It's
I
beautiful.
love the smell of rose. Rose is so good. I used to wear rose perfume a long time ago. I love it. Yeah.
I used to work in a florist in Florida.
Oh, really?
I did. I cut a lot of roses and made them into bouquets
That's cool. I wouldn't
and
mind doing it.
arrangements, and it was fun but hard work.
Yeah, and they deliver. All these places deliver now.
And I delivered.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like busy. These places are busy. They're like delivering all the time. I'm like, wow. Things are different now. Yeah, but people have to have flowers for their lovers, for people in the hospital, for funerals, for occasions. So the flower industry is huge. I guess during the
Yeah.
pandemic, it got hit pretty big. Yeah.
I found on the side of my house, I told you, like next door where the older folk live, the girlfriend
Right.
had planted all these, almost like a vine, so it would cover the fence. And I'm
Mhm.
not familiar with the one flower, it's red. But when I've never seen it before because I don't normally sit on that side of the house, I was told it was lavender. So I walked over and I smelled it. I was like, oh my God, it smells so good. And I'm just wondering, I'm sure my neighbor could tell me what I could do with it. And I'm sure Venus would know if there was something, like if it's edible or medicinal, you know?
There's
But,
some lavender. There's some lavender that you can eat. I don't think you can eat all lavender, but there's some that you can use for digestive. Yeah, I think those are the ones without flowers. And lavender is just pretty much usable. Well, you can just pick the flowers and just put them in a bag, and it will smell good forever. Just put them in
yes,
a-
I
but you
remember my grandmother having what they were called sachets,
yeah,
where lavender was put in it, and she used to put them in her drawers.
yeah.
And I always loved that, and
Love-
the violet, no, lilac, the lilac
Oh,
tree.
yeah.
That's my all-time favorite. Yeah.
What about jasmine? Jasmine also has this lovely fragrance to it, right?
Yes.
And honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle. Yeah, we had that up in Jersey, and in my hometown. Down here, I'm just so unfamiliar, bro. I can't even talk well. I'm not sure of all the plants, but
There's a
yeah,
lot. Yeah.
yeah,
You can do the lavender, like he said, and you said put it in a bag and let it dry up, and then put it in a sachet under your pillow, in your pillowcase.
yeah.
And that makes you stress relief, and it's so good. I used to work for a European company, and we sold that, and I loved it. I was addicted because it's healing. It's like stress relieving. I have it as essential oil, so I like to mix it with coconut oil. When you get out of the shower and you go to bed, just put it on you. It will help relax you before you go to bed.
Yeah, that's my patchouli oil does that, as a matter of fact. Some nights I put just a drop under my my nostrils, and yeah, it's very earthy, extremely earthy smell. But again, I've been wearing that since I'm like 18, 19. Yeah.
Yeah, I like patchouli, like incense.
Yeah, I've got those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So
didn't. Once again, I didn't get it, the notification until I looked and I saw you were on. I was like, son of a bitch, man.
Oh, I text you. I thought I said I was going live. Maybe I didn't. I thought I pushed it through, but I was doing it quick.
You did text me, but I didn't see. I might have missed the fact that you were going live, so I replied to your text.
Okay.
Yeah, I may have just overlooked it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it might have been the last few words. So, yeah, I don't know.
It may have been. Yeah.
I was trying to get out and do it fast because I get emotional when I wake up in the last few days because it's like I'm missing my children and it's like stagnant in my life right now. It seems like very stagnant. And here it's 4th of July. I'm going to spend another 4th of July the same way I have for it seems like forever in this house doing nothing, miserable. Holy
Like I
shit.
said, if I had the money, Mystic, or if I thought my car could make it, I'm telling you, I'd come up for a few days just to be with you, so you weren't alone. I swear I would.
Oh, I
I
know you
swear.
would. We'd have fun. I know. And I would,
You
or
know.
I would come and visit you if well, I just got to wait out. I got to be patient. I'm very patient, but this is a torturous patience. Like I'm already 4 months into it. Nothing. Like how long can a divorce like last? Like how long can this be going on? Like a year? I've never, this is my first rodeo. This is my first marriage. I have no idea. You know,
Right.
11 years.
Right.
I mean, I've been with him for 13 years, and I'm just like, dude, you could at least get me a car. I'm like, dude, I've been here for 4 months. I could have been working, trying to do something with my life besides sitting here packing half-ass, like, come on. I mean, I'm on
Yeah.
YouTube. I can do YouTube and work, I mean, I could be doing
Yes.
things more productive while I'm
Yep.
healthy, while I'm not, because of my health, but my immune system, my autoimmune disorder puts me up and down. Like I probably will get sick 2 or 3 times a year now, so I have to work around that. So when I'm feeling good, I should be working,
Yeah.
when I have no children. I mean, I've never not had children since I've had children. Now I'm just by myself doing nothing. This is miserable.
Yeah. Well.
If the person has energy, god dang, it's like torture. I love to come and see you. Trust me.
Yeah.
I was about to cave in just to get some money in a car, but I'm not. I can't do that. It's just so wrong, everything that's going on. So now I've got to wait for the system. Got to wait for the system. Ugh.
Yeah.
So I feel you. So I'll just be here with you guys on YouTube. I mean, I'll still do YouTube, but I can do a lot of things. I can multitask like Voy does. Voy does a lot. Leslie, you too. It's not like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just
I don't.
trying to stay out. Yeah.
I don't
Sorry.
do too much. I try during the day not to think too hard, so I'll distract myself, like with goofy TV. I'm watching Fringe, which
Oh, that's horrible.
see, I
Wow.
love that. I love that show. I do. I love it. But it distracts me from my own personal shit that I'm going through.
Yeah.
Somebody a couple of weeks ago, it's not much older than me, but a man asked me, was I happy? And I hesitated. And he asked me, are you truly happy? And my response was, is anyone truly happy? I mean, in all reality, no, I'm really not happy. I'm not.
Exactly.
I can laugh, I can laugh about stuff and have a good time when I'm up here on your panel. But once I jump off and reality sets back in, it's been very difficult, and especially this past week. I don't know what the hell's going on, but
The planetary
this is
alignment.
Well,
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
actually think that this world is real? I mean, because it's. I mean, you could say it must be real because it feels so fake, but everything is fake. History is
Yeah.
fake. The news is fake. The rules and the regulations are fake. Money
Right,
is.
but
I mean,
what about our emotions?
That's
yeah,
not fake.
You know, that's what's been getting me recently. My
too.
emotions, the fact that I know I should be doing much more than I'm doing,
Yeah, me too.
and like I was saying, I just don't have the energy. I literally need somebody to literally put their hands on the back of my back and either kick me in the ass or push me,
Yeah.
and
Your
Yeah, I know
back
what
hurts.
you mean. I mean, I'm alone too, so I know exactly what you mean. That's why I just procrastinated cleaning up my house for the last 2 years. And
Oh, yeah.
exact. I'm exactly in that same spot, Voynich. Exactly.
and I
Exactly.
know I also said to myself, "Come on, dude, just kick myself in the ass, kick myself in the butt, try to stimulate myself, try to reward myself." But that's just another game you're playing, and I'll
Yeah.
just wait for the day until I find the inspiration. And
Cleaning the house.
one of these days, I got up and I said to myself, "Well, no, I didn't say to myself. I just started cleaning, and then I was like, oh wow, now this room is clean,' and that really gave me new inspiration to start cleaning
the
the other
other.
things. And if I
Yeah.
didn't clean that room in that day, I was like, okay, so I didn't clean the room, but it's at least this part is clean and that part is fixed, and so I could be done within a week, of course, or within 2 days, and it took me like months, but that's okay. That's okay. I've
That
got months.
that
So and
same here.
it's looking like so pretty now. I'm so happy. You can see it when you
Yeah.
walk in. Like, wow,
Yeah.
dude, you have an awesome house. It's
Yeah, it's
Good.
refreshing. Yeah, it's clearing your mind. It puts you in
Yeah.
a new mindset. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've been fighting that too, and I've been doing a little here and there. And yeah, it does. It stimulates your brain. So
Yeah.
you see it, and you're like, "Wow, this is actually pretty nice." But now mine's in chaos because I got clean, and then I had to get it all a lot of boxes out. I know what you're saying. You got to
Yeah.
do work at it. I know it's something that we don't want to do, but got to kind of pick at it, And I've been fighting what you have, Michelle, all week. I don't know why, but it's really an emotional week for me. Like I've been
And if
thinking
you don't
about
have
life.
if you don't have the discipline to do it, don't blame yourself for not having the discipline. If you're waiting for the inspiration, wait for the inspiration.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I know.
now my husband's
Hurry
drilling.
up.
Are you done or not done?
The inspiration is the hard part. Yeah, you just got to sometimes do it, even though you're not inspired. But put some music on and just try.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
do.
Holy shit. He's doing something on the computer.
I almost fell. I almost just fell coming in. My husband is because of the heat, when the sun comes up over the top of the house facing west, it actually broke the window yesterday, where the window will not it won't crank open and it won't close. So he's drilling. It's actually drilling the window closed.
Wow.
So, but Mystic, you had said, make little notes of things to do. And it's a great idea. It's just,
Start with 3. Just start with 3.
Ah.
It's simple.
It's a woman's thing, making lists.
Yeah, I've never been a list maker, but the most important thing I have to do is dust and vacuum And I really need to start in my bedroom. But I want to start in this back room because, like I said today, I'm supposed to start my new channel. And I used to have the desks. My husband changed everything around in here for, on me. I used to have the desk set up differently. I used to have the laptop on the desk and, he used to hang out in the bedroom all day. And then he started
What is
hanging
that
out in here.
noise?
That's him drilling. Maybe I should go in my room. I thought I'd be alright in here, but he's literally drilling right outside the window.
Oh,
And my room's cooler anyway. Yeah, this is much better.
Writing down
Yes.
lists. You're just checking it off and visualizing what you need to do. It's a mental thing, so it gets done.
Yeah.
Like it's just something for you to remind yourself because you get busy during the day and distracted. That's what happens to me. I forget what I'm supposed to be doing. Like if I'm not doing it and working on it, then I that's why I need it. And then I just will walk by and oh yeah, that's so. At the end of the day, I did those things, and then I find out I did 10 times more than those 3 things because you were doing other things too. Yeah.
Well, I've had the addict's mindset of fuck it. And I know that's extremely unhealthy. I know it, I know it is.
Well, it's
And I've got
unproductive. It's unproductive.
Exactly.
It's not necessarily unhealthy,
Well, I've been extremely unproductive, and there's a lot of things I have to take care of, like with the medical field. And I told you I'm not really I'm not really into this medical bullshit. Hi, Venus. But I have a caseworker,
Hi,
and she
Venus.
called me, and there's certain things she wants me to do, So I guess I have to make some phone calls. I don't know. My mindset is just really fucked up recently, and I don't know if it's the archons. I don't know if it's the goddamn
But this
fucking
caseworker,
sun.
but this caseworker is actually what you need, because you just now said that you need 2 hands upon your back to actually kick you and to get you going. So that's actually like the push that you need, isn't it?
It is. You know what? It is. But as anti-pharmaceutical and all that I am, they want me to see a psychiatrist, and there's so much in my life that has happened, and I've never seen a psychiatrist before, never. And I feel like there's some things that have happened in my life that I do not ever want to discuss.
Yeah.
There's other things I will discuss openly, but certain topics I do not want to discuss,
Well, these psychiatrists that they might send you, they're useless. Okay, they don't work for you. They will not bring you any good. They work contra. They work
exactly.
Really, they're looking for problems for them to define and then to bother you with their definition. That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they do, and nothing less and nothing more.
Right. They'll never cure me. I know that.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll never cure me. They'll just
Label you. label
Yeah.
give me
you.
some bullshit.
Yeah.
And,
It's
you know,
dangerous. It's
and
very
God
dangerous.
God forbid I was to, say conspiracy theorist and,
Right.
actually tell them what I believe and don't believe in. Like I said, down here, it's called Baker Act, where they literally lock you up,
Yeah.
in a psych ward. And,
Yeah. I would
so
not
I'd have, I could tell them about post-traumatic stress disorder. I know I suffer that. I know I do.
Yeah.
Again, it's really been a shitty week. I hope it gets better. And now tonight when I drive him to work, although he just wakes up and I don't like having the conversation, I've got to tell him, look, this is it. You've never come back with a price on what you want to pay me. And I was thinking about actually putting it on pen and paper, the mathematics of exactly what I'm spending and how much it costs for everything just per week. And, I'm not making a nickel. I'm losing money.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
and that's been bothering me because I do like the boy. I like him a lot. He's a really good kid. He's doing his best, but, he's taken.
You also have to give consideration.
You got to stand up
It's
for
gonna be
yourself.
about $130, $140 just for the parts.
My husband's talking about my car that's not in commission right now.
Imagine if you had to pay somebody to do it on top of $130, $140
I
in parts.
know.
And he's gonna argue with you about giving you more money.
I think, as non-confrontational as I am, I'm just gonna have to tell him, look, this, why don't you try taking Uber,
Yeah.
10 times a week for 1 week. And at the end of that week, you call me back and come up with a number because I know what Uber costs. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a
Maybe not.
very reasonable solution, very reasonable suggestion to make.
I'm putting, what did I say? 40 miles a day times 5, that's 200 miles a week,
Yeah.
and
Quite a lot.
I don't get paid for my time. Like I arrive on time and I sit there for 20, 25 minutes waiting for him to come out, and then like sometimes we'll stop at this little, I don't know what it's called. It's, somewhere he gets something to eat, shit like that. And he just, I
You can't do that
understand
with Uber.
he's young.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can't do that with Uber.
It would cost you a fortune. Yeah.
Right. So again, just been a rough week. I know this is a conversation I've got to have, and I've been hesitating, and so tonight when I pick him up, maybe I'll text him, look, we got to chat when you get in the car. And I know he's
Get
not
it
going to
over
be
with.
happy, but yeah,
Yeah.
I have to.
It's eating
I
you
have
alive. Yeah, it's eating you alive. You have to get things
Yeah.
off your chest. That's what I was telling you. Sometimes we're going through these emotions. The best thing to do is release your emotions, whatever way and
Right.
whatever consequences it is.
Well, it's not even an emotion; it's reasoning. It's a reasoning. It's simple mathematics.
You're exact. It is simple
Effort.
mathematics.
It's effort and sweat and money. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
So it's not an emotion. It's not something you feel that you must find the words for. You can just easily write it down on paper. Look, this is the hours that I put in. It's the money that I put in. This is what I get back. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
mathematics. Yeah.
Logic.
Yeah.
Yes, logic. Yeah.
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 Hey, Venus. How are you doing? She might be multitasking.
Yeah, she's got to
Hiding in a
unmute.
hoodie.
I'm okay.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
up? I'm just washing
You okay?
dishes and stuff.
How you doing?
I'm
You doing
fine.
okay? You fine? Good.
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
fine.
just yeah, I know. Last night was an interesting night and a lot of levels. So, you know, I
Yeah,
don't know.
I will just not be in the chat when that happens again. I'm not going to. Hold on, let me shut the water off here. Yeah,
Apparently,
I
I
am not going
missed.
to even try. I'm not going to. That certain people, I totally don't agree with, and the disrespect is at such a high level and grossness that the guy was attacking me literally, and the troll in the chat was defending me. It was just so bizarre. And then a woman who I expected, and I don't have to mention names, to actually have some compassion or something, was propping the guy up who was like literally attacking me.
I've seen the
So
whole
that's what
dynamic.
happened.
Yeah, and it happened right when I was on
he's over here calling me out, and that's why I came back in. That's why I came back into the chat, and I told him exactly what I thought. So, and I meant it, and I don't accept an apology from him. He is a low life, and he has very low vibration, and it's very icky. And the last time he was on, he was fighting with Voynich, and it's just not my thing. So when he's around, I just will leave. I'm not going to waste my energy dealing with that. I know that you have no part of it. I feel exactly the same about you guys and you, Mystic. I know you have nothing to do with it. And I know that you just let people express themselves, as I would. But, I'm not going to engage in that kind of behavior at all. So that's all.
Oh, Venus, I gotta go now. Doggone it.
Are you going to Social Security,
Yeah,
Leslie? Does that mean you're
Yeah.
going to get more benefits with your divorce?
yeah, filing my proof for retirement paperwork.
Cool. Yeah, you're going to get extra money from the divorce thing. You'll see. It's going to boost your
Yeah.
money. Mm-hmm.
She needs
Good
it.
for you.
On my exit, yeah.
Well, you're going to need it.
It's
You're
like
gonna get as
bad
much as you can.
timing.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
good
you don't
luck.
know if you're going to exit or not, dude. You just go get your money so you can live better. You go for it.
Yeah.
They're close. Every time they get close, it's a possible.
You got missions to accomplish. So
Yeah, you're
No,
not
they're
done. You're
only
not done.
hanging back because they don't want the Archons to kill this one off, this body. Because then you're fucked. Alright, well, I gotta go.
okay, guys.
All right,
So tell
good
Kathleen.
luck.
All right, say hey to Kathleen, and you have a good day. And we'll see you later, Leslie. Love you. Good luck.
All right,
Alright,
yeah.
love you.
Love you.
I'm
Don't
waving.
forget your scarf.
I got it
Just in
I'm
on.
case.
waving.
Yeah, there we
I
go.
got it on.
Yeah.
Well, you
All
look very
right.
There went my phone.
Right here.
Have a
cute.
good day, Leslie. Talk to you later.
Alright.
I'm waving back, but you can't see me. Yeah, I don't want to put my camera on.
Thank you, Base
on
Hunter. Thank you, Base Hunter, for the nice words. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so I know I was on for a little while last night when somebody was busting your balls, Venus, about smoking weed. Is that what we're talking about? Or did it get more intense after I left?
Oh no, it had nothing. It was actually verbal, and it was on the chat, and it had nothing to do with smoking weed. It was just, stuff like I totally don't believe in it all, and then the tone that I was being spoken to in, I just don't appreciate it, especially from someone so uneducated and like so like retarded. That's the only words for it. So I just had to tell him where it was at, and then I left because
Yeah.
actually the guy who was busting my balls about smoking weed was actually sticking up for me last night. So go figure.
Oh,
Yeah, go figure.
okay.
The troll was sticking up for me.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Okay, guys.
So,
My phone. Oh.
yeah, my phone, I told you, I go through one phone per year. Now, because I don't pay attention to time, when I bought this phone, I took insurance. I don't know if I took it for 1 year or 2. I don't remember. But all of a sudden now my battery is draining super fast. It's like when I turn it off at night and I charge it, and then when I turn it on in the morning, it used to come right on. Now it's coming on extremely slowly. Yeah, it's just I've got no luck when it comes to phones. None at all. None.
That's not good. I didn't hear you, but I was trying to fix a few things. I'm sorry. The phones,
No,
they're not meant to last.
Yeah, well, like I said, this was the most expensive phone I ever bought.
I'm
Only
gonna show you girls how, because I found a way to be with my mannequin. I found a way to be with my mannequin together. So I'm going to show you the trick.
Oh boy. Let's see that.
it's funny.
Oh, there you go.
That's a good one.
Oh, at least she has a head now. Dang.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh,
That was
that's
funny.
cute. That's cute.
Yeah.
So there was a painting that Floyd Bingo made for me. Well, he didn't make it for me. He just made it, and then I claimed it. Like, dude, you got to send that to me because that's me. So he sent it to me from New Jersey. So
That's nice.
it's a very
wow.
nice gift. Yeah.
New Jersey.
Yep.
Funny. Small world. Small world.
It's just the other side of the pond.
Yeah, where Venus and I are both originally from.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jersey girls, huh? Jersey girl.
Yeah.
Jersey girls.
We both are.
You're Florida
So
Valley girl now.
At some point today, I have to get myself together, and make a video.
Are you gonna do it live? Or just gonna do a regular video?
I'm not sure. I think if I go on my tablet, I can do it live. Or I could go through StreamYard, but I don't want to do a long one. It's just going to be more like an actual introduction. And what I've decided, well, I haven't decided whether to show my face right now or not show my face. For those who know who I am, I don't care. But a lot of addicts want to remain anonymous, and that's fine. So it's just going to be like a quick video explaining, why I'm going in this direction, and what I hope the channel will become. And then I thought, after I named it Addict's Addict, I thought, man, I should have named it The Recovery Room, but that can be a title, on one of my videos.
Exactly.
it can be, titles.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
I like it.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I already named it Addict's Attic.
No, you can
So-
change. You can just change the channel's name. That's no problem. You can do that.
Yeah, yeah.
3 times. And like,
Yeah,
right?
3
Yeah.
times a year, I think. Something like that.
So, and then we'll see. I mean, I don't know how often I'll make videos. I have no idea. But at least I'm going in a different direction now. And my hope is that, yes, we talk about drug addiction and, recovery, but it doesn't all have to be about that. You know what I mean? We could talk about world events and, all sorts of shit. But basically, it's going to be on, drug addiction.
Yeah. Are you
Or
familiar with-
any addiction for that matter. You
Yeah.
know.
Are you
So-
familiar with Orson Austin? He does. He has this show, the Mellow I think, and he also deals with this topic. So he has this. He does the Mellow Awake and Bake, but then he also
Yeah.
does Breaking the Chains, and that's also about addiction. So
Right. Yeah, no, I've never heard of him. I went and looked at the one Mystic mentioned,
okay.
and I just took a look, and then the next video said he was done. He wasn't doing anymore. And then the next day he put another video up asking for money. So my intuition just didn't sit too well with me on that guy. But, I'm just going to do it however, whatever comes out. I'm not saying I won't ever take notes prior to making a, video about certain topics or whatever, but, I'm not really that type. I just kind of start talking, and wherever it winds up, it winds up. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was thinking about doing a show on the playground in the skate park, for the children.
Yeah.
Just stand there, just be there and start talking to the children and start a discussion about about anything, about the lies in the world mostly, just gently introduce them to the whole path that we are on, right? And just not introduce them to like, oh, this is a conspiracy, that's a conspiracy, but just challenge their minds, just how do you think about this? How do you think this works? How do you think that works? And I'm not going to tell them, no, that's not how it works, but just, question.
Get their opinions.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be interesting.
You have to have a certain age group. You'd have to have an older, like 16 and up, probably. I mean, you'd have to
Of
get
course,
their
children
consent.
under the age of 10 will not be too interested, most of them. But there might be a 10 or a 9-year-old that might also be interested in the topic. But
Isn't it strange? I mean, I don't know, like somebody with a phone, camera, recording. I just don't know how that's going to fly these days, unless you're like, hey, I'm doing a YouTube channel. Can I ask you a few questions? And you're being recorded. If they say yes, and then, 10 years old, I don't know if that's legal. I don't know.
And
Because-
also, you don't have to show the child's face.
No,
Yeah.
and I'm not necessarily doing it for the video. I just want to do it for the children. I
Right.
could do it on video, but I'm alone, and I'm not gonna video myself while I'm interviewing or while
Okay. Yeah. I didn't
because
know.
that just doesn't work so well.
Yeah. I
Right.
was like, well,
But I just want to do it for to get it out there,
Yeah.
just to tickle their mind, so to say.
well,
Yeah. be amazed how awake and aware and smart these younger children are.
Well, I did an act a few years ago, and they actually followed me. I started doing an act in the skate park, and I was done, and they started following me like, "Hey, what are you gonna do now? Where are you gonna go now?" I was like, "Guys."
Wow.
So I just did some more how do you say altercations and some improvisation, but this one guy, I think he must have been like 12 or 13 years old, and he really loved it. And I met him a few weeks after that, and he said, "Hey, you're the guy, you're the artist guy, right, from the skate park?" I said, "The artist guy." I said, "Yeah, I think I am." "Yeah, when you gonna do that again, Mister?" And the inclination in his voice was so like, "Oh, you're gonna do that again, Mister? Please." And that was my, that really made me feel successful. Like the way he asked,
Sure.
like, "Oh, can you do that again?" I was like, what was so special about that? But so apparently I touched something in him, and but that's for me the reason that I want to do it again, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I just wanted to stop in. I have to get to the store before it's going to be 97 degrees here today, and I
Whoa.
got to get out there before it gets too hot. I need to buy
Before you
some
melt.
things. So, if you guys are still around later, I will come back in. I just
Okay.
wanted to say hello.
Thanks, Venus,
All
for coming
right, I'll
by.
come
Thanks for
back.
coming by.
Hopefully, I'll come back later. Thanks, Mystic. Nice to see you, Voynich. Venus,
Ciao,
have a
ciao.
good day, and I'll see y'all next time.
Okay, I'll see you
Okay.
next time. Have a good day.
Bye,
All
bye,
right, you
guys.
too.
Later.
And I'll check out let me know when you're going to go live or your video so I can watch. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
lift your spirits, okay?
I'm
For real, try.
trying. I'm trying.
Okay. Well,
Thanks,
Later.
guys. See you
All
later.
right. Love you.
I'll see you
All
Love
right.
you,
guys later
Venus.
too.
Enjoy your day. Be careful out there, the heat, okay?
Yeah,
Bye.
definitely.
Yep.
Be careful
All
of that
right.
heat.
Be careful.
Bye-bye.
It's a
Take care,
matrix out
guys.
there.
Yeah. It's crazy matrix. All right. Love you both. Yeah, Voy, I don't know if what you were doing out there, but you were inspiring them and you were being inspired. So maybe that's what you need, that little spark to,
Yeah. Yeah,
like the cleaning of the house and stuff. Yeah, that little spark can go a long way.
Yeah.
It can motivate. So I'm waiting for that. I need a little of that this week. I need that right now, a little spark. That's why I come on here and listen and hang out with you guys and listen to you and socialize. It's healing. It really
Yeah,
is.
it is.
It is. Mentally healing. Are you there? Are you still there?
Yeah, I am. So they
Okay.
left, but they still have their channel,
They're
their
still here. Yeah,
pages open. Well, that's okay.
that's okay.
They don't actually want to leave.
I get it. I know. Well, we were on here a lot all week, so we've been at it every day. I know everybody's got stuff to do. I do too. It's just that I woke up and I wanted to. My emotions. I don't want to stew in my emotions, so I'm going to uplift it with good people. So I had my tea. I started out my day good, so I feel like it'll be good. If you start your day off well, I think it will be well. But if you start it off bad, it can go really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are you going to get into today? You're going to go
Well,
to
it's
the skate
almost
park?
6. The sun is going down here, so I've been sleeping today.
Oh, really?
I did a lot of naps. I was fucking tired, and so yeah, no, I'm just maintaining the house. There's a lot of cleaning and dusting still to be done. I feel like a housewife almost, but
Yeah.
that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I've got a lot
Because
of
I used to
cleaning.
feel like a bum for the last 18 months, so now I'm the housewife again. So
There you go. Well, do it while you have the momentum.
right.
Momentum. Yeah, that's for the last week. I've had a momentum going, so I've done so much. But
Yeah.
my table's full, so now I've got to get my table cleared and stuff back where it needs to go. So
Yeah.
yeah, but plugging
well,
away.
my table is so clear that I'm drying flowers so I can make tea. Now I have
Nice.
room and space for that kind of shit again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unwanted clutter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mainly organization. I notice like things that I just procrastinate on, I just put it in a box and let it
Yeah.
sit there for years. And it's just papers and junk. It's really nothing of any relevance. I just didn't want to deal with it at the time. I was, I was very busy. So now I have the time. I have to deal with it. So I'm
Yeah.
dealing with it. So, yep. What's the temperature like? What's going? Does it look like it's burned? Like
Oh, it's
grass?
really summer. It's about, I think, what you call that in Fahrenheit, 80 degrees. I think somewhere
80?
80 degrees. Yeah.
Wow,
So yeah, it's
Okay.
real summery. Summery.
it's pretty hot for I would think there.
Yeah.
It's 88 here right now, and
Yeah.
oh, we have a slight chance of rain soon. Okay, excellent. So it's going to be super humid. It's not. I'm glad it's not 90 yet. My grass is all burned. It's
I
like
saw it.
yellow.
Saw it.
Yeah,
It's like totally yellow and brown.
yeah. That's not normal for June.
No.
We're getting scorched. Yeah.
Well, there's flowers growing here that I know they only grow they only bloom and flower in August and September, but they're already now flowering in June. So that's weird. That's really weird.
Somebody else said that last night that they recognized some flowers too on my panel. 2 months early. 2 months early, just like you said. Last year, what was early? Last year, it was either early or later. I noticed things last year, but this year, everything seems normal. Like the tulips and stuff came up early, like about the same this year.
Yeah,
Maybe it's in waves in different parts of the world. I
think
don't
so.
know.
Yeah, I
It
think
could
so.
be. Like things are adapting according to the jet stream and I don't know, energy, magnetosphere, magnetism.
Yeah,
Who
or
knows?
maybe some certain flowers don't only react to the sun and the moon, but to let's say Jupiter or Uranus or whatever. I don't know that much about it, but
Could be the planetary alignments happening right now. So it's Venus, Saturn, Mars, and Jupiter.
Uranus.
Oh, I didn't hear Uranus. Really?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that's the farthest, the furthest.
But is it in alignment right now? Because I watched the video last night. And
I don't know if they are all in alignment.
No, the only four of them are in alignment in the moon. It was pretty amazing. It's only around dawn that you'll be able to see it right now. So, yep, and we got the new moon. Ever since the full flower blood moon, I feel like things have been a little different. Well, for me, they have a lot of ways. So. Well, boy, I'm going to let you go because I'm going to get off here and probably get some stuff done, and then I'll come back later, maybe.
Okay, coolio.
Coolio. I honestly, I drank a lot of tea, so I need to go to use the restroom. So I guess I'll call it quits now and then come back later, maybe. I have to feel the energy, if you want to hang out, we can hang out. I can drop the link some more. I just got to use the restroom. It's up to you.
No, it's okay. I don't have much to say either, so it's okay. I will see you later on in the day, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Well, don't take too many naps, but get something
I won't.
done. Yeah.
I
You already
won't.
took your naps. I'm up for the
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
For the day.
I'm good now.
You're good now. Well,
Okay.
All right. Well,
I see you later, Mystic.
all right.
Good
Thanks for
seeing
coming
you
by.
again.
All right. I know.
Ciao.
Glad. Ciao. Bye. Glad to see you again. All right, guys. Later days.